Just like anything, there are a lot of skeptics when something new comes out, especially when it comes to technology. And of course, that's no different with blockchain. I think one of the biggest things we will see over the years to come is really the people who decided to adapt and embrace technology, like blockchain early on, and how that affects their careers and income in the future to come. Right now, the global blockchain technology market size is currently valued at $5.9 billion. Okay, so yes, that's a lot, but where the numbers get really staggering, listen to this. It is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 85.9 from 2022 to 2030. So I'm not someone who gambles or bets, but if I was, it would be on blockchain and also having a career in that industry. Today, we are going to be talking about some of the top jobs in blockchain, what you can do, how you can get them, and so much more. Number 1. Blockchain developer. Blockchain developers are people who create applications. Blockchain, some of the experience can include C++, Python, JavaScript, and you don't need to have specific blockchain developer experience to get into a blockchain developer role, but having programming experience is really important. And then from there, you can pick up Solidity and other pieces of blockchain development. The average global yearly salary for a blockchain developer is $120 to $130. Number 2. Blockchain architect. Blockchain architects are responsible for managing, designing, connecting, and really organizing different parts of the blockchain system. This is a role I think is really interesting because you have to have a very strong understanding about the blockchain system and technologies you are working with. And it's a really interesting role because it's one that you need technical expertise, but also expertise in blockchain. So unlike blockchain developer where you can land that role and then learn about blockchain as you go, I think with a blockchain architect, you really need to have a strong understanding about blockchain before you can get to that step. The good thing is though, usually not always, but usually architects start out as software engineers or software developers, and then the next step is architect. The average global salary range of an architect ranges somewhere 170 to 200 USD. Number 3. Blockchain legal consultant. With new technologies, different legalities that come into play. Having a legal consultant is essential, so while this is a non-technical role, I really wanted to highlight it because we'll see more and more of these everyday roles, even with outside of tech keeping on coming into the blockchain in Web3 world. The average global salary range of an architect ranges somewhere 100 to 190 USD. Number 4. Blockchain administrator. The work of a blockchain administrator is to create, develop, and maintain coordinated operations, targeting all blockchain infrastructure components. At a primary level, these professionals utilize the leverage provided by the best talent availed by various teams in delivering business value. A blockchain administrator also monitors the performance of varied services and tools administered within the infrastructure. After the blockchain jobs at the entry level, blockchain administrators are the most looked for individuals with the demand of encouraging skills. If you're aspiring for this role, you should have comprehensive fluency working with Bitcoin protocol, a programming language of a high level, and proficiency in coordination while using Linux or Unix. Also, in blockchain administration, you require an intensive comprehension as well as competence in networking architecture, networking services, virtualization, and protocols. The average global salary range of an administrator ranges somewhere 80 to 100 USD. Number 5. Blockchain project manager. As a blockchain project manager, your work entails development of a link between an organization and the blockchain experts. They must demonstrate the firm's needs and ensure there is a clear understanding of all the requirements by the experts. Also, as the experts deliver, they must simplify the technical needs so that all the stakeholders within the company understand. The most demanded skills for project managers working with blockchain technology go beyond understanding the technology itself. One should be skillful in project management as well. Besides, having communication skills is another critical aspect of this role. When proficient communication skills are lacking, it becomes difficult to help the non-technical staff to understand what the job demands from them. The average global salary range of a project manager ranges somewhere 100 to 120 USD. Number 6. Blockchain Quality Engineer. Blockchain quality engineers ought to make sure all the areas related to blockchain and its development meet the highest quality. Their work involves automation frameworks, manual testing, dashboards, and tests. Any application that they develop must be checked for bugs or glitches through testing. And in case of any, the professional who is responsible for it ought to make a report to the departments concerned so as to make sure the end product is free from glitches or bugs. As an applicant, you should be in a position to demonstrate in-depth knowledge in operating with blockchain platforms. In addition, skills in communication, problem-solving, and fast thinking are essential for the success of your role. The average global salary range of a quality engineer ranges somewhere 150 to 200 USD. Number 7. Blockchain Analyst. For blockchain analysts, you will find two different types, namely risk analyst and business analyst. The work of a risk analyst is to assess any existing risk factors that relate to blockchain application. They are responsible for identifying potential threats and offering effectual solutions to neutralize or counter them. On the other hand, business analysts are charged with developing effectual business strategies targeting the blockchain application. They also identify areas requiring improvement. This career for blockchain has enormous scope in as far as growth is concerned. Blockchain analysts require intensive knowledge in blockchain in addition to expertise in various associated technical skills. The average global salary range of an analyst ranges somewhere 70 to 150 USD.